This is semifinal number 2. The guy we're looking at there is Robbie Maddison. That is Matt Rebeaud. One's from Australia, one's from Switzerland. You might know Matto because he does huge distance jumps and, of course, jumped on top of the Arc de Triomphe in Las Vegas. The fake Arc de Triomphe, of course. The guys in Vegas didn't buy the real one yet. He jumped up there 100 feet in the air on New Year's Eve and then jumped down again, which makes him a veritable nutcase.
I always thought they called him Matto because his last name's Madison, but he's just really mad. I'm not talking pissed.
Oh no, he's mad. Certifiably. He gets to ride first because he was the lower qualified rider after yesterday's qualify. Look at that. Amy is genuinely happy. That's Mr. Madison's better half. So Robbie Maddison here. He put in a great run though in that last round. I was very impressed. Some tricks that we really just haven't seen from Robbie in the past. He's been doing his homework in the time between last year and this year. He didn't come to Mexico to get to compete there, but certainly been a force here.
What I've noticed with Robbie is he's cleaned up a lot of his tricks. As well as adding a couple things, he's cleaned up a lot of his stuff. And you can tell he's a lot more focused. You would think with all the projects they got him doing, this wouldn't be his top concern, but he looks like he's a man possessed and determined to get his first Red Bull X-Fighters win.
Well, I'd be very surprised with, Robbie is always coming up with new and crazy ideas of things he wants to do, but still, he always finds the time to spend, the necessary moments and the necessary energy actually practicing the sport of freestyle. Here he goes again, starting off big.
Oh, Robbie's nonstop. His life revolves around freestyle motocross, as does everyone else's, but he is passionate about it. He's determined, and he's coming out here in the semi swinging. Seat grab, huge extension on the seat grab flip, charging the course. That everybody wants to see. Still needs a little work on that lazy boy flip.
It does, but again, it's something that we've never really seen from Matto before, so a big surprise for all of us that he came out with that one. I don't even remember him really trying to pull it in his practices.
Great form on the KOD there. Matto's another one of those guys that when you see a photo of him from a long distance, you still know it's Matto.
He's been good so far.
Unique placement.
What he's doing there, he's flipping up those levers on his bars. And that actually holds him on the bike when he does big tricks like that one. Kiss of death flip. He was hanging so far underneath that bike. And again, he extended it and held it for a long time.
I'm not exactly sure what he has going on with that. It looks sort of like a flip whip, or like he's trying to underflip on that, but we are at a pretty bad angle here.
So a little bit of a tentative rock solid there.
He's totally looking sideways on that flip. Check out the replay.
Oh, and Amy just could barely watch this thing.
Oh.
Coming up short, but managed to pull it.
It's a lot of jumps, a long minute and a half right there as far as Matto's concerned. Held it together pretty well, pumping up the crowd. It's Robbie Maddison.
And again, one of the things, we've got these guys mic'd up. It's a new thing for us at Red Bull X-Fighters, and want to spend a little bit of time experiencing the run with them.
Matto's really been working on that Cordova flip. That right there, another one of the more difficult tricks in FMX. A lot of riders have went down trying to huck that trick. He's getting all his limbs off, but just not really punctuating.
Oh, you hear that breathing there? I mean, you really have to work doing this, right, Ronnie?
Oh, it's hard work. You can hear the impact. And it's almost a mid-air impact when you're fully pushing those tricks out.
See him pulling those levers up there. I mean, people have got to say to you, well, how hard can it possibly be? You're not an athlete. You just twist that throttle thing on the right, and the bike does all the work.
When our little Canadian buddy Jeff Fair was out there, we had him mic'd up. And when he threw a rock solid, he really threw a grunt.
So that was Madison's run in the semifinals. Now he will wait there on the hot spot, and this guy, Matt Rebeaud, again, the champion in 2008 with a dominating year. He only lost one round last year. He is the #1 qualifier because of a very, very smooth performance last night in that qualifying round. So he's doing well.
Well, this is a match between two of the more determined and focused and no-nonsense freestyle riders. Both guys take it very serious. Rebeaud looks like coming out to the big boy with a no-handed flip.
Was that kind of like a whip no-handed flip too? I mean, it looked like the bike was getting a little bit sideways before those hands came off.
Well, that's a unique jump there. It's actually a dirt kicker that had a lot of wet dirt, and they put some steel mesh, so there's a rut there. It could have twisted him up a little, not sure. That would probably big.
Oh, luck through is so amazing. The crowd's agreeing. That guy loves him. Look at that guy. Woo!
Matt would probably prefer that we said that was a whip no-handed flip. Signature Rebeaud style trick there.
That was the pendulum flip, but he had a little bit of trouble short of the landing there.
I noticed he had quite a bit of problems coming short on that hit.
There the combo, he did the knack, and then the one hand comes off, so two tricks in one while upside down. The flip levers are up again for something big.
Oh, look back Indy over the biggie.
So that big jump is what, 83, 85 feet? I mean, you are traveling at least 90 feet to where you land. It's an awful long way.
It's 83 feet. The winds have been shifting here. You don't land in the same spot every time. Super tech landing. Rebeaud kind of going through the motions there on some of his smaller tricks. Oh, let go. Kind of Mattocopter.
Oh, late there getting up, but he still managed to pull that off. He was going for the ruler.
Red flags out. Matt pretty happy with his run. Should be.
Well, here we go. This is the round that I definitely wouldn't want to be judging because they both pulled huge tricks. You know, they both had a couple of things that were, you know, maybe not fully extended.
I'm glad I don't have money on this match. It was whipped out.
Whipped, no hand of that. Has got to give him big points from the judges.
That was really sick. Never seen that before.
And that with the short approach coming out of the small berm into that big 83-footer.
Huge.
How does his hands stay on the bars when he does that trick? That is incredible.
I think he has his mechanic duct tape his hands onto the bars.
Oh, there
and just as big with the Indy. Looking
the look
back.
through Indy. And there the pendulum, so double can to double can. And that was where, oh look, he almost ran into the ramp there. That was a dangerous landing.
No extra points for hitting the ramps. Unique variation there.
Yeah, it was almost hard to see what he was doing there, but again, taking the legs off, the hands off. Well, I gotta say, Matto did put in a great run, but at the end of the day, Rebeaud had such unique things. If the judges could see them from their vantage point, I think he's gonna take this one. I think he's gonna be in the final.
I'm gonna give show to I'm gonna probably end up eating my words here.
Oh, look at this, 13 tricks versus 12. I mean, this is not a quantity game. It's, it's just something that the judges consider. You know, if Matto pulled one more trick, that's one more opportunity for them to say he did something good. So there you go. See, trick and track goes to Matto. Whoa, look at this. No way! Robbie Maddison
takes it all.
Wow. You know what? I mean, he put in the practice time. Matt is like, wow, what do I have to do?
Tess, you know.